Good morning, good morning, good morning. My name is Shawn and welcome you back to your daily serving of mango juice. It's a Sunday, so let's try and keep this video short and sweet and emphasize on the word try. Why? Because I want you guys to go ahead and enjoy your day, man. Life isn't only about trading. Life is about enjoying the profits that come from trading. That being said, I do want to make a video today. I'll keep it short, but I want to talk about a few important things. One, we are closing out the week, and there's some good things to talk about. Two, I did take a long added to my long position, and I want to talk about why, where, how, etc., etc. But don't worry, I won't keep you guys here for too long today. I'm really tired as well, man. I didn't get much sleep last night. I'm not sure why, and you know what? Actually, here's a quick tip for you guys. Here's a really good tip if you guys want to improve as traders. Don't do what I did today. I took a trade while tired and not getting enough sleep, and I don't recommend doing that. The only reason I did that this time was because I'd actually really planned for this trade. All the checkboxes I'd hit, and as soon as it showed up, I knew exactly what to do, why I'm doing it, and I knew how to react, and also my experience and blah blah blah. But dude, one thing you can avoid, is do not take trades when you're tired. You may still do it. If you guys are anything like me, you may still do it, I know, and you're gonna regret it, and then you'll learn. But if you guys want to avoid it and learn from my mistakes, don't take trades when you're tired. This time around, I made an exception because hey, I'd actually really planned for this. And hey, why did I take this trade? Okay, so for those of you guys who don't know, who aren't in the Telegram group, and because I did talk about the trade as soon as I took it on the Telegram group. I took the trade around 10,612-ish, and then again kept adding to my position as we went lower, because this time around I actually got really lucky. On Deribit, we actually went lower than we went on Bitstamp, so I took advantage of that. By the way, guys, if you're still using something like BitMEX, I really recommend you don't. Go ahead and try Deribit at the very least. I have a link down in the description below, and I also, at the end of the video, you'll see a video where I explain how to use Deribit, because I know you guys are staying away from it because it's a bit different, right? But it's not different. It's just a little bit more of a professional way of doing things. That being said, let's go ahead and talk about the trade. So I took it again. You guys already know I took it around 10,612-ish, kept adding to 10,550-ish. And why did I take it? Well, there are multiple reasons, but let's start with the big one, which was actually the mango indicator giving a really good call on the top of this entire zone over here. As you guys know, in the previous video we talked about how it called a warning over here in this area here. We got the drive down, and that's why I added to my position as well at around 10,450-ish, and then again at 10,350-ish, and then I just waited, and this entire zone, right, it was actually calling this, saying hey, this is likely going to see a drive down, and we got that drive down, and then we got the buy signal as well over here. Now, was this the perfect signal? No, but it was the strong signal. For those of you guys who do have access to the indicator as well as the accompanying tutorial videos, you guys know what I'm talking about. So yeah, that was the easy confirmation for this trade. But then there were other things pointing to this as well, right? We can go ahead and actually, if let's switch on over to the 3 hour, and we can go ahead and turn on our oscillators, and you can see that hey, 3 hour was printing a mature divergence, right? That actually had, this is it playing out, bearish divergence. By the way, guys, bearish. Can you guys hear the rain outside? It's pretty freaking heavy right now, so I apologize if my mic is not doing a good job cutting the sound out, but I think it should. That being said, let's get on back over here to so then that spilled on over to the 4 hour as well. You're seeing the divergence and it playing out. Now what I'm looking for is this turning into bullish divergence, right? Does it have to? No, it doesn't. And would I be wrong on this trade? I very well could be wrong on this trade, by the way, and I'll talk about that in a second too. As you can see, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and freaking close this door. Lighting may suck, guys, but I apologize. Alright, so this is it too dark? Is it too dark? It might be a little bit too dark, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on this spotlight. Apologies, guys, I am back. I've fixed the lighting. I had to shut the door, so apologies, no natural lighting today. The sound may have been fine for you guys, because I think this mic does do a good job cutting out all the ambient noises, but I couldn't hear myself think. I just couldn't hear myself think. If I can't hear myself think, I can't give you guys a good analysis. That being said, Jesus Christ, this storm is going, and BTC is still storming up as well, so there seems to be some correlation over there. Okay, back to our analysis, enough joking around. So we were talking about the four hour also playing out, and I'm looking for this to turn into bullish divergence. The 3 hour may be turning into bullish divergence as well. yeah, no, 3 hours already pretty mature. Like if we can confirm this as a local low, this will be a bullet. This will actually turn into a bullish divergence. But again, would it be possible that I'm wrong on this trade? I do want to talk about this quickly, because when I did take this trade, right, I was talking to one of the Telegram members, and actually, let me go ahead and pull up the screenshot. I do have the screenshot. Let me see if I can. He's going to be pretty happy that I'm featuring him in today's video. Okay, yeah, here it is. So, yeah, I was like, I'm buying here. And Time Drift asked, do you think it's going to hold? I'm like, no, I actually don't think price is going to hold here. I think price is going to break down even further here. But I'm going to buy anyways. And he's like, lol, why are you buying then? Here's the thing, guys. I do not trade what I think or what I feel, and often what I feel and what I think is in conflict with my technical analysis. I trade my technical analysis, right? And I was actually wrong about price breaking. Price actually got supported, and we actually had a really nice bounce, and I made money on that. Now, here's the thing. I'd rather be wrong and make money than be right and lose out on opportunity. Or the flip side, I'd rather be wrong and not lose money than be right and lose money. And that can happen as a trader. That's what I mean when I say it's not about being right. It's about being, one, on the right side of the market, and two, it's about your freaking profit and loss, right? So over here, I was wrong, but I made money, right? My opinion was wrong, but I did not trade my opinion. I traded my technical analysis. And it's so hard to explain this concept, but I hope you guys get it. I really hope you guys get it. That being said, let's go ahead and get rid of this screenshot, and let's get back onto what we're talking about. Okay, so we talked about the 4 hour, we talked about the 2 hour as well. Let's go ahead and talk about the higher time frames now, right? So a couple of things that is giving me more than a couple of things that is actually giving me some faith in this trade, and this is on the higher time frames. For one, on the 4 hour, we could very well come all the way down to 10,450 ish. I would not be surprised if we do that at all. I would not be surprised. And if we do, I'm still going to be fine with my trade. I will not be getting out of it, as long as by end of tomorrow, we close over 10,000. Let's go ahead and actually pull up the mango ribbon and get a good idea. I have it over here, K-Mang. So there's a lot of things lining up, right? As you can see, we are being held up by the teal exponential over here, the 200 moving average over here, and now the 21 EMA is moving up aggressively as well. So by tomorrow, this should move up a little bit more. Let's see how that plays out. But I wouldn't be surprised that if today we come all the way down to 10,515-ish, maybe even though, I would not be surprised. That being said, this was good enough for me. This was good enough for me. This position was good enough for me. Again, as you guys know, my situation is a lot different from you guys, because I've been building my position all the way from 9,850-ish, right? Then I added over here, and now I'm adding a little here. You guys are seeing how I build into my long-term positions now. Let's go on over to our Ichimoku now, and let's see what's going on over there. We're holding over 200 MA, as expected. The Tenkin all the way down over here. Again, another sign pointing that we may come down and visit the Tenkin. I would not be surprised with that. So here's the thing. This is how I trade. I am okay being wrong. And I'm okay taking losses when I have to, right? But that's what trading is about. Every now and then, you just have to take losses, man. If you're afraid of taking losses, you will lose in the long run. Again, we talked about this in the Telegram group a lot more clearly. So I hope you guys in the group, I hope you guys read that conversation. If not, go ahead and scroll up and read into it. These things matter in the long run. Now let's go ahead and talk about the 12 hour, right? We are closing our 12 hour in around 3 hours. So come on, Trading View load, and we'll see the cloud load up soon now. Boom. We have to wait. Just have to wait. Trading View wants to do this today. Let's take a sip of my Diet Pepsi. And there we go. As you can see, we are being supported at the bottom of the cloud over here, right? Again, as long as we're closing 12-hour candles above the cloud here, I'm fine. We could come wick all the way down here to 10,500 and still close over the cloud. That could happen. It's 12 hours. You guys know a lot can happen in 1 hour's worth of price action. And again, let's go on to the daily. And we've been actually putting this piece of the puzzle of the daily since like what freaking weeks ago, like all the way around here, all the way when we lost the Tenkin, and when we were doing this, no, actually here, I remember all the way over here, we were talking about this scenario, right? We were talking about this scenario, and this is what I mean, guys, by a trend trade, you need to start thinking way ahead and getting ready for those positions in terms of your mindset. And how do I put this? So we were talking about the pieces of the puzzle coming together. What were we looking for? Let's go over all the situations. One, we're looking for the bearish TK cross. We're looking for price to squeeze around this area instead of coming all the way down here, right? So yes, we did not go through the cloud from the upside. That was being a little bit too optimistic, but we entered the cloud from the side, which is a good sign if you're bullish. And then we started drifting towards the upside, right? So we got the bearish cross, we started layering near the cloud, and then we popped over the cloud, we popped over the Tenkin, and we popped over the Kijun. We have all those pieces together. Now there's only one piece of the puzzle remaining, us getting that bullish cross. So again, we got the initial bullish cross all the way back in 4,000, 3,000 area. Now we're getting the bearish cross above the cloud, price popping back over cloud, getting the bullish cross again. And now if we start living above the cloud, above the Tenkin, above the Kijun, everything's going to be layered in proper equilibrium with price having all that support underneath. That's the makings of a trend trade, and that's how you start building your position all the way from over here, waiting and foreseeing that happening. Now, could I have been wrong on that? Of course I could have been wrong, man. Of course I could have been wrong, but you play it anyways. You play your plan, you stick to your plan. And I don't get disappointed in myself if I'm wrong. I get disappointed in myself if I don't stick to my plan. And as you guys know, we planned for that all the way over here. And even back over here, right? Do you guys remember when I had made a mistake and I didn't follow my plan? I made a video on that and I talked to you guys about how, hey, I make mistakes too. And I went through everything, right? So go ahead and watch that video. Anyways, so before we digress too much, this is everything's playing. What I meant to say in short and brief is pieces of the puzzle are coming together, and as you can see, we are being supported by the top of the cloud over here. Kijun, we are closing over the Kijun. As long as the daily closes the Kijun, again, everything's fine. And where's the Kijun at? Around 10,630, 10,650ish. Cloud is sitting at around 10,516. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if we come all the way down and touch the top of the cloud officially for today. Wouldn't be surprised, man. Wouldn't be surprised. But hey, this is good enough for me. That being said, that's just the daily. We have other things going on the higher time frames as well. Let's go ahead and talk about what I've been talking about again all the way since this area over here on the 4-day, right? Why wasn't I keen on taking shots at around 9,000 area? Was because we've been getting supported on the 4-day. Let me go ahead and pull up the mango indicator on the 4-day. Oops, not the mango indicator. Okay, so here we have the 4-day, and as you can see, the 4-day 21 EMA was creating price action. We were expecting to get supported here, not just get supported over here, but see a bounce over here and officially test the 10 SMA on the 4-day. And why were we expecting that? Let's go ahead now and pull up our oscillators, right? And this was the big one, guys. This was the big one. We were seeing mega bullish divergence between this point here and this point, and then we can go ahead and see this. This is now, as long, when are we closing this 4-day? We are closing this, let's go ahead and remove all the noise. We are closing this 4-day actually tomorrow. Yep, tomorrow. This is going to get confirmed as a local low. This bullish divergence is going to get triggered, and I think we're going to see further price action. Now, is this going to happen right away? No, these things take time. Remember, this is a 4-day candle. Each candle is going to take 4 days. And every 2 or 4-day candles is an entire week's worth of price action. And that's what I mean by a trend trade. Don't get impatient. You guys remember, I had taken my trade all the way at around 3,700. 3,700. How long did that take to play out, guys? I'd sat in this trade. Well, I didn't get out at the top, right? I sat in this trade for 112 days. 108 to 112 days I sat in this trade. That's the kind of patience you need for trend trades, man, if you want to catch the big trend trades. So yeah, that's the 4-day. Now let's go on over to the weekly. What do we have going on over there? Okay, let's just first look at the price action. As you can see, this is really strong price action, right? We've already taken, or we've not closed a candle yet. We've not closed a week yet, but for now it looks like we are going to close over the open of last week, which is really strong, because last week we drove all the way from 10,650ish all the way down to 9,114. So this is a strong candle, and this looks like again, and I'll come back to this looks like we're just beginning to resolve this formation over here, and this is a bullish resolution in my opinion. This is bullish consolidation. Okay, let's put it that way, bullish consolidation. And why do I think we have more to come? Let's go on over to the daily now. This is not it, guys. Like, this is not it. We look at the volume. Okay, we are not seeing, we've been talking about this, we are not seeing that volume confirmation yet. Like, let me put it this way, we're not seeing resolution on the volume yet, right? And again, I don't want to go into volume too much over here because I want to keep this video I want to keep this video short, but there's more to come on this. And as you can see, we can go ahead and draw a horizontal here before. There's so many things I want to talk about. Damn, we are printing an Adam and Eve over here. We are printing an Adam and Eve, and I think everybody has their eyes on this, or they should have their eyes on this. I'd be surprised if people don't have their eyes on this. I've not actually looked into seeing if people if consensus is on this, but people should be looking at this. This is freaking staring you in the face. Now, do we need to break over here immediately? No, we may get rejected. Make a drive all the way down to the bottom of this blue box actually, and perhaps even turn into a symmetrical triangle. The angle isn't right though. Who knows though? Who knows? We could come down all the way down to 10,200, 9,800-ish even, right? And then bounce over there and then get a bullish break from this. But over here, if we do break towards the upside, we do have a measured move to make. Let's go ahead, and it depends on whether you use the wick or whether you use the candle close. I would rather use the candle close, and the measured move is actually the top of this trend line that we've been keeping an eye on, right? Things are beginning to come together. Let's go ahead and talk now about this. Actually, should I keep this here for reference? No, I'll delete it. Chart's messy enough. Let's go ahead and talk about this red box territory. We put this red box territory just yesterday, right? And we talked about, hey, would people be looking to front run this? Because I was expecting shots to come in over here, and we talked about it. I'm like, yeah, I think people would be looking to front run this. We talked about why. Okay, so go ahead and watch yesterday's video. We talked about a rising channel that was being put together, put information, and how we're likely going to see a pullback from that, and all the pieces came together and you got your good buy here. Now I'm looking for this to break towards the upside, but I could very well be wrong here, but I don't care. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If not, I'll just keep building my position like that, right? For now though, my position is looking really good. I'm really happy about that, and it's not because I'm right. It's because I followed my plan. That's why I am happy. Being right, this is not about being right, guys. Would you rather be right or would you rather make money? Just answer that. Would you rather be right or would you rather... I know some people rather be right than make money, but they really need to get their ego in check. So, okay, so we talked about that. I want to keep this video short. Let's go ahead and quickly talk about... there's not much more, right? I want to keep this video short, so yeah, let's just do a quick summary now. Again, we popped over the blue box territory. That's what we were looking for to start building our trend trade. Now those pieces are coming together. We were looking, everybody and the mother was looking for the gap fill at around 8,200-ish, right? It never came, and we talked about that. We discussed that. We said, hey guys, everybody and their freaking mother, their grandmother, everybody's looking for that to happen. One of two things is going to happen. One, we're either going to get front run hardcore, or two, we're going to push way further down hardcore, right? And that's what we had planned for. We had around a 10% further move than the green box territory. That everybody else would have been smart asses and put really heavy long positions over here, heavily leveraged positions, and then get liquidated when the real move would have gotten us all the way down to 7,400. Now am I saying that would have happened for sure? No, but I was getting ready for that. Or the second scenario, us just get completely front run to the upside at around 10%, and that's what happened, right? So either 10% extra to the downside, 10% up to the upside, and we got front run, and now we're seeing this is bullish, man. This is bullish, and this is not resolved yet. This entire formation is not resolved yet, so there's still more to come. Now, could we actually come back down and test this? Maybe. This is when people won't be expecting it, right? Now if we get the big rejection and come all the way down here, that's when people won't be expecting. Now everybody's FOMOing and expecting a big rally from here. So now if we get that move, that's when you become a buyer in this zone. So that's the mango way, the stress-free way, and foreseeing things the unconventional way, right? I don't want to say unconventional way, because I think most professional traders would be thinking this way. I just want you guys to also start thinking in a more think chess when everybody else is playing checkers, guys. When everybody else is playing checkers, you play chess. So that's what I have to say for today, guys. Enjoy your Sunday. I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend thus far. I hope you guys had a good weekend thus far. Hey, and by the way, I want to thank you guys all for the messages you have been sending me. I know yesterday's video prompted a lot of you guys to reach out to me, and hey, I really appreciate those messages. Thank you so much. Like I said, those messages are the messages that do keep me going and keep me doing these every single day. I appreciate them. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the Mango community. Again, Mango is about you guys. It's always going to be about you guys. So throw the video a like, throw the video a subscribe. It goes a long way, and hopefully we can reach out to more like-minded people. As you guys know, we've been keeping the community really clean that way, stopping the crap. Every time somebody tries to be toxic, we step in as a community, which is what I love, and we'll keep doing that, and we'll keep the community small and tight, but I do want to draw in the right kind of people, because there are gems out there. As you guys have been seeing, we found a few gems, right? Shout out to the Word, shout out to Joshua, shout out to Kenneth, shout out to freaking Time Drift and T-Bab. Shout out to all of you guys, man. If I miss anybody, I don't mean to. I just want to keep this video short, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Bye.